It's only taken me a week to do this, but last Sunday I brought home this S-23. It's, I believe, around 30 from the end of the S-23 line before they started the S-24. So it's pretty late. S-23 came from New York, but he met me halfway and I met him here in PA and picked it up. Needs a few things, but it still runs and drives, so that's a good place to start. Yeah, I guess we'll start on this side. It doesn't have the right bolts for the rear wheels. He has a couple nuts on the other side. No, well, yeah, got nuts on the bolts on the back side. Tires are a little weather cracked, but at least they're there, right? It's been repainted at least twice. Once right before I got it, and then once some other time before that, I'm pretty sure. The only decal really left on it is the one on the belt guard here. It's got the cap up for the wheel on this side, but not on the other side. Somebody had welded the shaft at one point right there. They had fixed the steering where it actually wears out. Right here, they fixed that. They stuck a square, some sort of plate or washer right there to help fix that. Steering, this part's a little bit, the hole is oval a little bit. The hood's dented just a little bit, but when I redo a little bit of hammering, a little bit of body putty will fix that. Bar right there is bent. I don't know what somebody dropped on it. Sides welded as well. You can see it's missing the cap. Got a 9 horsepower Briggs on it. This one has the hood latch, which is worn out pretty bad. So, I mean, it works. It'll turn. It'll keep the hood from coming up, but it won't stay that way. Tilt the hood here. See the marvelous muffler somebody either made or attempted to fix. Just like a piece of sheet metal rolled up. They welded that to a piece of pipe. The kill switch isn't hooked up, and it doesn't have a choke cable. So when you'll be driving, a little lever right here for the choke will actually fall over and it'll put the choke on, and it'll carry on because the choke's on. So I got a new choke cable put in for it right there, and there's no wire going to the kill switch up here, so I'm going to have to fix that. It does run. It had a bad transmission on it. A couple of gears were missing some teeth, so the guy put a new transmission on it before I got it. This needs fixed. That isn't really right. On this side, it only has two wheels, two lugs in for the wheels, so the wheel, as you're driving, separates from the hub. So I'm not really going to drive it anywhere until I get that fixed. Something's up with this lever. I think it's that bolt right there, according to the bottom with the square nuts on it. I think that's the reason. But it comes clear down next to the wheel, and actually when the wheel's in, this lever will ride right up against that wheel. And you can see it's already started to wear through the rubber. It should set kind of level like this, not close to the wheel, but it falls down. I need to fix that. Chain guard here's bent a little bit, but I'll fix that. It just needs this bent back air and broke up here. So a little bit of welding will fix that right up. A little bit of welding, a little bit of bending. Hitch is all intact. Oh, I know what else. For some reason, I haven't figured it out yet, but when you turn the steering wheel to the right, instead of moving the rod here like it should to turn it, it's moving the whole axle forward. Watch it right there, moving the whole axle forward. But there's a cotter pin. I don't know if you can see it right in there is a cotter pin. I guess you can kind of see it moving. But I'm going to try and stick at least 1 or 2 washers behind that to keep the front axle from moving forward, and we'll see if that fixes the problem or not. It still has, I don't know where somebody made it or whether this is original, but it's got a metal line coming from the fuel bowl, I can't talk today, up to the carburetor, and all the ones I've seen have rubber lines on them, so I think that's kind of interesting. It actually has a metal line on it. Still got the double pulley on it, something you don't quite always see. Another thing is the corner of the belt guard here is peeled up a little bit, but I'll fix that too. The steering wheel's a little cracked. I think it had a hard life, either setting outside or in a really moist shed. But as soon as I got it home, I drove it around a little bit and I put grease to everything, all the grease things in the transmission, on the axle, and the steering, and that helped it so much. So it's been a while since it's been greased. Somebody at one time had, I don't know what this is for. That's welded on there. Then this is a like a lock collar, and it's got a broke the head off of it on the other side. There's a couple things like that where the heads are broken off the bolts. So yeah, like right there. There's another broken head. That's, I don't know what somebody welded on there. That shouldn't be there. That'll be fixed too. But it's a little bit rough, but I think this is going to be the first one that I restore. Give me a good place to start, I guess, so for all the other ones that are complete and nice, they won't be so hard. But I guess enough talk. Let's start this puppy up. Doesn't run very good until it's warmed up a little bit, but hey, for being however many, like 50 years old, well, 50, I guess a little over 40 years old. Isn't too bad, I guess, so let's give her a pull. Give it a little bit of throttle. throttle will go. Alright, well, along with that, I also picked up a set of wheel weights. Not Speedex wheel weights, I'm pretty sure, but at least it's some weight. Picked up a set of cultivators along with it, and then engine, 7-horse Briggs. It's off of a snowblower, but I'll see if I can make it work. It will go on that Speedex right there, since it doesn't have an engine. But it does now. Oh boy, what else did I pick up? I think that was it. Pretty sure I picked something else up, but I can't remember. Anyway, well, there it is. You'll see. Oh, it's missing the fenders too. It was an option, but I think it's something I'm going to put on. That way all of them match. So, but the only model I'm missing now is S-18, and I'll have the whole S-series except for the special models. But there it is, my new addition to my Speedex collection, an S-23.